I hate that bigger people always separate themselves from their body. It's very strange to me, and it kind of gives like a lack of locus of control, if you understand what that means. It's basically how much you feel you have control over the things that happen to you, right? And so a person like Anna, she kind of makes it seem like there's very little to nothing that she can do, uh, that things are just going to happen to her, and that's just, it is what it is, right? As in a person like me, I try to take, responsibility with, my own life. If I feel like I need to lose some weight, I'm going to do it. If I want to gain some muscle, I'm going to do it. I'm not just gonna say, oh, I don't have the genetics, I don't have the money. Like, girl, you either find a way or you find an excuse. If you cannot tell, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. I'm just sharing my own opinions, not facts, off publicly accessible information first made public by public figures. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, or disparaging comments for entertainment purposes only. What's up, y'all? This is Not Your Average Reaction. I am just a guy who likes to react to health and fitness stuff, usually girl world. Today, I want to take a look at Glitter and Lazers' newest video titled Pushing My Limits, My Ultimate Summer National Parks Roadtrip. I don't usually react to this girl because she posts like even worse content than like Foodie and Amber, honestly. But this kind of looks like it might be a little bit more interesting or up my alley, and without any further ado, let's give her a shot.
I'm running again. I don't run right now. Oh God, this is a tiny staircase. I don't know what I would call this, but I'm excited to see what happens.
Need a more comfortable position.
We are driving and we're just about to pass Texarkana. And if you didn't know this, it's called Texarkana because it's right where Texas, Kansas, and Arkansas all connect. So they named the city Texarkana, Texas, Arkansas, Kansas. The fact that we have driven 7 hours is hitting. It's hitting hard. We will hopefully...
I find it super interesting. I know driving or riding in the car isn't the most fun, but it's also like not hard, So it's very interesting to hear her and people like Foodie Beauty constantly complaining about like sitting. It's very, very interesting. It's like when they're in the car, they're complaining about sitting, but they also just sit all day at home. It's very just...
There. With a lovely sunset, so what a great way to be welcomed to the Hot Springs area, because that's where we're headed. It's to a national park. I have my pass in here somewhere. Boom! Passed up. And we're gonna... it's such a mess. But yeah, you know what? I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow, because I'm too tired to go. No, let's see where we go to dinner. I don't know. Maybe I'll be here in a bit. Maybe I won't. You'll just have to wait and find out. Bye. Hello, good morning. We are on our way to the
Hey,
first stop, which is
Queen.
actually not a national park. It is...
She looks kind of good here. I'm not gonna lie. Usually she's looking a little beat up or a little kind of wacky with her makeup. This looks really good, girl. You're like, this is your Sunday best. Fucking work.
called Garvin Woodland Park, I believe.
In
I
a
might have
quarter
gotten the name
mile,
wrong.
you'll arrive at your destination.
It's Garvin Woodland Gardens, the GPS just told me. But it has a lot of really cool architecture and like outdoor design. And it's kind of a place that I would just feel really sad if we didn't visit while we were here. So we made it to the park and we were greeted by a very sassy peacock. A gorgeous one.
Fun fact, I used to have a peacock as a pet. Now, it wasn't like an indoor pet, but I live on 10 acres of land, and the peacock was just kind of there when my parents bought the land, so.
But very sassy. So the first place we're walking is Gettin Chapel, and it's probably like the coolest thing in this like little park.
Such a cool chapel.
So this is inside the Anthony Chapel, and it is absolutely stunning. Like, this is ridiculous. I think the ceiling is the coolest part. Like, look at that design. I know I took a little bit of a journey there, but kind of blown away. I was just spinning in a circle for a video for the TikTok, so I'm a lot of breath.
Out of breath from spinning in a circle is certainly something else.
We're at the Anthony Chapel, which is like right here, and now we're gonna go up to this, like, I think like the kids area, or no, back in here. It's a little bit of a hike, so we're gonna go back in here to see the treehouse, which is another super cool architectural thing that exists in this park. And we're running a little behind schedule, but I don't care. We're gonna go see it.
Queen.
Probably will not be in Arkansas again soon, so when you're here, you gotta do it. This looks pretty unassuming from far away. It looks like some beams, but the real treat about this is actually when you get inside. Let me show you what I mean. Isn't that wild? Here's a cool thing about this that is kind of inspiring me with today. Sometimes we just need a change in perception to realize how amazing something is. So sometimes things happen in our life that are frustrating or don't make sense, but when we change our perception, we realize they're what we needed all along. And that is what I'm taking from this.
Kind of like getting like a ton of like liposuction to try to like get out your lipedema fat, only to realize after all is said and done that you just need to fucking lose weight, you know, in a calorie deficit. And that's probably going to be more helpful than any liposuction that you're going to get. Kind of like that.
Beautiful work of art. Honestly, this place is incredibly inspiring.
Cute.
We are now in Hot Springs. We're about to be in Hot Springs, and I am not looking forward to the heat.
It's giving Chantal.
Like what? About it, but this is the point of this road trip, which is to get me out and about and doing it. And I can't be here and not do it. See, it like puts that little pressure on you. If I was at home, I would just be like, it's too hot, stay inside. But no, I'm in Arkansas, so I'm gonna go see the hot springs. I feel like
it is really beautiful.
Far forever. Today we are driving 7 hours again, this time to Kentucky, to see Mammoth Caves, and we are listening to a really cool podcast called The Kill List, which is pretty grim now that I think about it, but it's about a guy who goes on the dark web and finds a list of people who are trying to kill people, and then he has to figure out what to do with that information. So it's really interesting. It's helping us make the best of this 7-hour drive. And you know, I just gave up. He's just on my lap. I gave up. I'm so tired, I wanna be done, but we have 2 hours left, and I'm losing my mind.
You got your phone, you know. Gosh, but back in my day when we didn't have phones or the internet on our phones, we had to just play Punch Buggy, I Spy, and Dissociate on our road trips.
It's 10 o'clock. We just got to the hotel. I am exhausted. I'm so tired. I am all dressed and ready for bed already.
She's so tired from driving all day, from turning her brain off, watching TikToks. It's like...
And I plan to just pass out because tomorrow I'm committed to a hike that has 500 stairs.
Okay.
So we're a freaking shit show. That's the easiest way to put it. We put in the GPS Mammoth Cave National Park, and
500 stairs. I'm gonna count the stairs in this house. 1 second. Stairs where I am, and so if she says like 500 stairs that all have 20 steps, I could see that as being a little overwhelming. But if it's only 500 steps of stairs, that's not a problem.
In most cases, going to a national park, if you put that in your GPS, it'll work. But not for Mammoth Cave, because it's so freaking huge that actually you have to put in Mammoth Cave Visitor Center. So we just drove to the wrong place. And now we're going to the Visitor Center, and it's 15 minutes away, and we probably aren't going to make our tour. And since it's summer, tours are sold out. So hopefully something works out. We just heard the final call. We are trying really hard to get there. I'm running again. I don't run right now.
She's not running. This is at 1.5 speed. She's probably like fast walking at best.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Time to shoot really quickly. I can't believe we made this. I ran to get here. I literally physically ran. And I haven't done that in a while, so I'm still capable though, which is good.
And keep in mind, this girl does kind of like frame herself as being like a fitness queen, very much, you know, I'm fat, but I can do everything you can do type of situation. Just that's her whole prerogative here.
We're in the cave. Well, on our way into the cave. Oh god, this is a tiny staircase, so help me God. Okay. Oh, that was cold. That was cold. That was water. I really am the slowest person here. I'm so sorry, people. I'm just in a very tiny space. I was tight. I was really tight. I signed up to do this. I'm gonna do it. It is what it is. You know?
The way this woman would be annoying the fuck out of me the entire time, like I would try to sprint in front of her for more than one reason, to be quite honest with you. If there was any type of shaky bridge, wooden bridge, I'm waiting for that nice lady cross it first, or I'm sprinting across that because I'm not risking my life.
Great place for
Oh my god, think about if she misses a step. Say like everybody's in front of her and she misses a step going down and just fucking boulders over 100 people.
They're like right there.
She's tall as fuck too, so this is really unfortunate. Are there any stalactites and stalagmites or whatever?
So, there's an optional part. We decided I've already done so many steps. I'm doing it. I thought we were doing 500 steps. We did 700 steps. And you know what? I'm so freaking proud of myself. I'm also glad we showed up late because I might have bailed.
So she only did 700 steps? Is that what she just said?
I thought we were doing 500 steps. We did 700.
Okay, so yeah, confirmed she meant steps, not stairs, in that previous statement. So 500 steps is not a lot, you guys. If you're exhausted after 500 steps, you need to take your health a little bit more seriously. There's nothing else to say about that. I mean, you know, you don't need 10,000 steps, certainly, but 5,000 steps a day is gonna help you be skinny. I mean, she didn't even get to 1,000, and she's like, oh.
Steps. And you know what? I'm so freaking proud of myself. I'm also glad we showed up late because I might have bailed. I just realized that we spent the last 24 hours in Lexington, not 24 hours, maybe like 12 hours in Lexington, Kentucky, but I didn't tell you guys anything. Basically, we went to a hotel, we had dinner, and then this morning we shot a really cool like little short, so you can go check that out, but that is literally all we have from Lexington because we forgot to film. Let me try to stick this on here. So we're at a gas station right now, and the reason we're at a gas station is because I pet a dog when we were filming in
It fits perfectly, girl.
Lexington. I started having an allergic reaction, so I had to change. So this is the t-shirt I literally just got at Mammoth Cave, a pair of shorts I found in my car. And now we're going to continue the drive, hopefully without me having my eyes swell up or my face get covered in a rash or whatever delightful other thing would have come from this allergic reaction. I hope we caught it early enough, but we'll see. We're at a gas station and I just looked at my calves and ankles and they are so swollen. Like they are so swollen. So we were going to do some hiking tonight, but I think I have to call an audible and I have to rest and I have to get my feet up. I need to drink a ton of water because they're really swollen and they haven't been this swollen since surgery. My legs are even more swollen, so I am gonna go back to my hotel room and change a lot of our plans. I'm frustrated, I feel perfectly fine, but I know that if I let the swelling continue and don't take care of it, it's gonna be a much bigger problem. So looks like it's legs up, no hiking tonight, or maybe not even tomorrow. So I'm just gotta see how my body reacts. Oh, and lots of liquids. I'll be drinking lots of liquids. Good morning. Wow. So last night was a little rough. These are my legs right now. And as you can see, like, even just from that line, they are really freaking swollen. So we're hopefully gonna get these down. But like, look at that. That's...
I don't know anything about her condition or whatever, but it's like, I don't know, are your socks just tight, dude? And like, That's kind of looks like what's going on. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily swelling. I think it's the like compressing your everything, and the stuff that's not compressed is gonna bulge over it, you know?
That's not good. I had every expectation that I was gonna be doing all of this hiking for the next couple days, but when I looked at my calves and ankles and how swollen they've become literally in the last 24 hours, I was like, as much as I feel fine, like I don't feel sore and I don't feel exceptionally tired, I knew that they were like a warning sign of like a massive flare-up and potentially a much worse situation in a couple days. So as much as I hate this and it sucks and it does go against everything I want to do, we've kind of rerouted the road trip to our last stop to be able to give me like a little bit of a break. And yeah, I'm gonna be missing 2 of the parks I intended to do on this trip, which was New River Gorge and Shenandoah. But you know what? The world will be waiting for me when I'm ready. I got this actually from Tiki the dog. I've been following him and I feel very inspired by him. I know it's a dog, I know guys, but I love that dog. I'm only 2 months out from surgery. I have to be kind to myself, and the world will be waiting for me when I'm ready. So I'm gonna do what I can and continue to.
She's like always post-surgery, like, girl.
Push and challenge myself while also honoring and listening to my body, which is this really frustrating thing. It is very challenging, and I understand why a lot of people just stop, because it is emotionally a roller coaster when you want something so bad and your own body just gets in the way in ways that you...
I hate that bigger people always separate themselves from their body. It's very strange to me, and it kind of gives like a lack of locus of control, if you understand what that means. It's basically how much you feel you have control over the things that happen to you, right? And so a person like Anna, she kind of makes it seem like there's very little to nothing that she can do, that things are just going to happen to her, and that's just, it is what it is, right? As in a person like me, I try to take, responsibility with, my own life. If I feel like I need to lose some weight, I'm going to do it. If I want to gain some muscle, I'm going to do it. I'm not just gonna say, oh, I don't have the genetics, I don't have the money. Like, girl, you either find a way or you find an excuse.
Don't expect, but I made the right choice, and I'm honoring what my body needs, and hopefully in time that will mean my body will become more resilient. But right now, she needs a little break. I didn't think I would be recording anything because legitimately, when we were driving this morning, I did not feel good and thought I would be resting. Plus I had like a bunch of like...
And I think I would be a little bit less sassy if she just now popped up on YouTube and wasn't trying to be like a fitness queen or whatever. But like, because she, she's like, oh, I do all this, I walk, 5 miles a day and 10,000 steps a day, and I do 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then like, she gets out here and she's like, oh, I can't do any of that actually.
Stuff I had to do that also took more energy from me, but I had second wind, and there was something I really wanted to do in Gatlinburg that is silly, and I love silly, stupid things. We are going to Pirates Voyage, which is a Pirates dinner theater, and only in Gatlinburg. Well, I think there might be a Pirates Voyage somewhere else, but I'm going to pretend like it's only here because that's what got me out of my bed to go to it. Because I figured I'm probably not going to come to Gatlinburg again, or at least not anytime soon. And I'd be disappointed if I didn't see the Pirate dinner theater. So away we go. We're here at the Pirates Voyage. The best part is while we were...
The gym that I used to work at used to have a cardio theater. Was so freaking cool, right? It's like just like a normal theater with like levels, and then there's like 2 projection screens and movies playing 24/7. And yeah, you can just go in there, walk, bike, elliptical, Stairmaster, and just watch your favorite movie in the dark. Super cute.
Here, we apparently missed our meet and greet. I bought the super VIP package just because the seats were supposedly more comfortable, and I've been in a car for a bajillion hours. I deserve it. This is it. This is wild. It's very on brand. I don't know what I would call this, but I'm excited to see what happens. But the set looks incredible. So we are in our seats. You have like a four course. It's not 4 courses. It's just a standard meal that they bring you, and I mean, the theming here is incredible. We will hold all reviews until the end of the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
woke up this morning and I'm still really swollen.
That was cute. I don't think I would enjoy going to something like that, but I think the kids would.
I decided that I wanted to see the park because I was here, so we're just gonna do short trails. And there is nothing wrong about tailoring your park experience to where your body's at that day, right? Like, it doesn't like not count if you don't do like a 6-mile hike. It still counts just as much if you show up and do a 1-mile hike or a half-a-mile hike, or if you just do the
It's interesting that she's even worried about what counts and what doesn't count. Who fucking cares? What?
trail, because getting out there and being in nature isn't about how far you walk, it's about getting out there. There's a quote in the lipedema community I love that it's called all or something. It's not about doing all or nothing, it's about doing all or something. And today is a something day, and that's okay.
It's really pretty. And I will say, I don't know if Glitter and Lazers edits her own videos. Obviously, she has a videographer following her around, so I'm kind of assuming no. But the video quality is super nice. Foodie Beauty should definitely take notes. Like, this is how you have an engaging, high quality, professional looking vlog.
So I was feeling really
If this was a Foodie Beauty vlog, half of it would just be like dead air with no background music and no audio whatsoever.
when we came to the park, but walking that little bit made me feel better, so we decided to do another trail. I'm very confused because this is supposedly a trail, but it's also like just a road.
That bitch is playing with fire.
We ended up doing about 2 miles, and we made it just back to the car, and it started raining. So I think that we were destined to do those 2 miles, and that's it. And I feel good about today.
It's all about how you look at it, right? You could also look at it like, right when we finished, it started raining. So it cooled me off enough to where I could continue. You know what I mean? It's all about your perspective. Because, guys, you're out hiking anyway. I'm sure you don't want to get your phone and your wallet wet or whatever. But, besides that, what's the worst that's going to happen when you're out hiking, sweating, and you get fucking rained on? Asheville, North Carolina. Yeah!
We're taking the day to film a little cute short form video, kind of like we did in Lexington. So there's not a ton from our time here because we're purposely kind of keeping it secret.
Is there a Asheville, Tennessee too? I don't know.
But after this, I'm headed somewhere really cool that I can't wait to tell you guys about. I'm a little nervous to tell you guys about, but it's something that I'm personally really excited for me. So you guys can hear all about that in the next video.
Well, all right. That was super engaging. I think the quality of the video was super high. Glitter and Lazers is, she's nice enough, but I don't sense a lot of authenticity with her. And if I can't tell you how I would feel if I saw her in real life, but based off of all the videos, I just don't think I can smell a scammer from a mile away, and it smells like that, and not saying she is a scammer, but it's just people that just talk without thinking, they'll say whatever. That's what she gives to me. If you cannot tell. Thanks for watching. Like, dislike, comment, and subscribe if you want. No pressure though.